So let's get started. I am going to start off with the Natural Radiance Primer by MAC. I depot these for my kit, so this is what I have left. So I just put it in one of these. I apply it straight with my hands. Sorry if you hear any noise, it is humid and hot, and my window is open, so my bad. So I mainly put it in my T-zone. It's not meant to completely smooth the skin, but it is there just in case you need a little extra grip, and my skin has been quite oily lately and I need that shine to calm down. So I go in with that. Studio Fix. Okay, this bottle's empty, so this bottle. So I'm just using a Morphe G36. I'm gonna use that just on my cheeks. I'm literally just placing color, really blending it in. What do you guys think of IGTV? Because I know on my Instagram, I posted a little poll wondering if people would want YouTube videos or IGTV videos, or both. Honestly, I don't post a lot of videos. I'd love to know what you guys think, which social media platform I should be posting on. I am taking Studio Fix 24-Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in both NC25 and NW28. This is almost perfect, a little bit too pink. This is slightly too yellow. And I'm just putting them on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna grab a smaller brush. This is a little hook print brush by MAC. It's a 270S. I'm just mixing the two. I'm just lightly stamping that underneath the eyes. I go a little bit lower, V shape, then work my way up. I'm gonna bring this up right in here. I love editing videos, so I'm trying to come up with something that's interesting and not typical YouTuber content, but a lot of you guys want tutorials and you guys love my bronze look, so I'm doing it. So just to give a little extra oomph, I'm actually taking MAC's Prep and Prime, hopefully this focus, Prep and Prime Bright Forcast pen. I'm just lightly dabbing it right in here, and I'm actually going to use the warmth on my finger and press that in. And my nose is looking real textured. My nose has been so dry. Ever since I got this piercing, I haven't been able to scrub. So I can't wait to actually do that. While that is sitting, I'm actually going to use my typical, this has been my go-to. It's the contour palette from MAC. It's the Cream Pro Face Palette. Or now I'm gonna use a Sigma brush. Tapered Kabuki, this one clearly been used, loved. I'm gonna go in with Rolling Stone Dark Honey. Rolling Stone first, just because it's more of a true contour shade. It's very taupe, not a lot of red. And I just follow the hollow of my cheek. Everyone's contour is going to be different because everyone's facial structures are different. Now I take the bronze shade, I place it in the same kind of area, but I do like to bring it a little bit on the apple of the cheek and then up into the hairline, almost where you would place highlight. It just gives this little extra bit of bronze. Creams look so much more natural, and I've been so into creams, especially in this heat. I don't like wearing a lot of makeup, and the more you add powder on your skin, the more my skin's dry. Now I just take the extra on the brush, which I had too much of. I'm just gonna go with it. Maybe I'll just take some from this side. And what I've been doing lately is contouring just a little bit right underneath my nose. Make sure it's invisible almost. See how it just adds a bit of shadow? Man, my nose is dry. Moving on. Powder. Morphe M401 MAC. There you go. MAC Invisible Set Powder. And I just lightly use it to mattify underneath my eye and wherever I'm gonna put powder. So, and when I mean that, I know I'm using a powder, I mean powder products like blushes, highlights, and I never bake. I just find it way too thick and heavy on my skin on the summer. See how that's less shiny? Less shiny? Love this palette. I'm gonna go in with the middle one because it's clearly loved. Add a touch more bronze because this is a bronzy look. And then I'm gonna take Ambering Rose. If you can get your hands on this by MAC, it is stunning. Same brush, it is discontinued, or from what I heard, it was being discontinued. I put it right on the apples and lightly blend that right into the contour and the bronzer. See how it has this really pretty glow to it? So I'm just taking an eyeshadow brush. This is a Morphe 502, a big powder brush. And I'm taking the Hyper Real Glow palette. This one is the Shimmy Peach. I like to mix them. Don't mind my palette, it's disgusting. So I'm mixing the middle shade, and then I'm gonna be mixing this shade here, because it's, no, I lied. I'm gonna do the middle one, and then this one. Ooh, that's actually a little bit more shimmery than what I wanted. So I always like to put it right on the high point where the light tends to hit the cheek. And then I like to bring it down so when I smile, a little bit of shimmer shimmer. The only other highlighting I do is my lip. Now that that is done, my clear brow set, don't judge it. I'm not showing this on camera. It looks gross because I've had it for a little bit and it's my own personal one. And I just wish they had a solid color packaging because it literally looks disgusting and it looks like it's growing things when it's not. The makeup that it's, every time I do this, it's picking up foundation, and then when I put it in the package, it colors it. So instead of clear, it's like milky. It's gross. I'm gonna let that sit and just set. And before I do the rest of my brows, my favorite, Jesus, there's powder everywhere. I don't have the brush I want, so I'm gonna use this. This is a Morphe brush, super massive, and I shouldn't be using this. And I'm just gonna carve underneath my brow. This is what I do when I'm really lazy from nothing. But this is what I do when I don't want to tweeze my eyebrows because it covers all the little hairs. But it also looks like I shaped my brows. I really try and blend that edge. But look at the difference. Iffy. Sharp. I'm gonna take one of my favorite MAC products of all time. This is the eyebrow marker. There we go, the eyebrow marker. So what I do is I follow the line with the other tip of the marker. I'm just gonna follow this line and start on the end of my brow and draw little itty bitty hairs. I just use that line with the paint pot as a guide on where to hold the brush. Now, my next step is, see how dark this is? This always happens. Dab it with your finger. Ooh. I love a good brow. I don't care what people say. Brows are sisters, they're not twins. They will never be twins. You cannot make them the same. Even if you get the microblade, they will never be the same. This brow will always be worse than this brow. Just deal with it. Eyeshadow. So I'm literally just putting soft brown right in the outer corner and the crease. I like to blend in circle motions. I apply in windshield wiper motion back and forth, but then I blend with circle, and that's just because it pushes it up towards the brow, which uses a lot of the space that's in between my lash line and my brow since my brows sit high. I have this little millia bump on my other eye, and I'm curious whether or not I should get it removed, but it's on my eyeball, so. Brown Script. Brown Script is my favorite, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner, just patting to apply the color, because I only want it right here. And then windshield wiper to push it into the eye socket just a little bit, so not up really high, just where the bone is. And then circles. And mixing it into Sketch and Deep Damson by MAC. And just really pressing it along the lash line, but then blending it in the lash line and out to meet that Brown Script. Now I'm bringing it up just a touch, just to kind of lightly marry the Brown Script with those two shades, but I don't want to completely cover up that kind of red-brown. Using MAC 239 and picking up that amber shade from the Huda palette right onto the eyelid. Just dry, not wet. I'm now going to take a mixture of MAC's Shroom and White Frost. Place that down, blend it down into the crease shade, and then I'm going to take Ricepaper, a little bit of that on top. It's not a huge difference, but it just adds a touch of warmth on top of such a cold highlight eyeliner. This is the hard one. A lot of people love watching eyeliner. Just draw a line out. There we go, look at that. Boom, liner. So now that the liner's done, I'm actually gonna add Uninterrupted just in the upper eye socket, just a touch of it. And run it along my lash line. Now I like to add a lot of color underneath. I'm gonna go with the 239 and Embark. So instead of a purple, I'm doing a brown. And then all I do is take some type of brush that has a little bit of foundation or something like that, and just clean a little bit of that up underneath the eye. Mascara. So besides that, I'm just adding mascara, Extreme Dimension Lash in all black, the carbon black, the darkest black. I'm gonna put lashes on and I'll be right back. So I'm switching this lip up a little bit. I have my lashes on. These ones are new from MAC. They're the 70s. I love them because they're super flared. They look like they're gonna be crazy dramatic. Something like these look amazing. I'm gonna be using a liquid lipstick from MAC. I wasn't gonna use this one because I believe in my photo I just used Bow Lip Glass from MAC and pop that on. But I want to add something else because it's very fall, very bronzy, still very summer. But since fall's coming up, I'm going to add this one. So this one's beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. Well, besides that, this is my bronzy look with lashes. If you want to know all the actual products that I used, if I missed a step, I'm sorry. It should be all down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, subscribe, click the notification bell, because I know I don't post often. Hopefully I'll be posting more often. If anything, make sure to check out IGTV on my Instagram and use the hashtag Megan Morrison Makeup. No H, just plain and simple Megan, and you'll be able to see all my content. But if you love this, use the thumbs up and like, and thank you for watching. I hope you really love this look.